Most athletes spend more time retired than playing the sports they love. And once the arena empties, retired athletes face a significant shift in identity. Oftentimes it leads to feelings of loss, purposelessness, confusion, as they attempt to redefine themselves outside of their sport, and they may not even realize it's happening.
Exactly. When I was a kid, the first question that was always asked, oh, what sports do you play? You know, I had my answer rehearsed.
Yeah.
Basketball, volleyball, soccer. And then that was usually met with a head nod or a verbal praise. And I never thought of myself as a performer or someone seeking that external validation.
Yeah.
I was confident and sure. And I was playing for the love of the game and for my team. And I had a good experience in sports. So why now, in my 30s, am I unsure? Am I lacking confidence? And I cannot consistently work out to save my life.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just now realizing the impact that all of this has played on my everyday. Who am I? And do other people feel this way too?
Great question.
It's very jarring.
The come down is real, and it's like a free fall. There's no support when you're done.
I didn't touch a ball for a while.
A lot of external validations.
I feel like I should have been fulfilled, and I feel so empty.
It's like I made this decision knowing what it was, and I felt unstable.
For a lot of people, that transition is really, really difficult.
But with a major lack of public and even private discussions around this experience, many people won't realize the weight that this kind of carries on their lives for years, possibly even decades after their retirement.
I reached the goal. Well, what's the next one? Because I thought it was going to feel different. No one really talks about that. Emptiness that comes after.
And I remember breaking down the moment that I knew that things were done.
Go from being an athlete to being a coach, I think that is even more difficult than the athletic switch.
We're meant to feel you're sad right now.
Yeah.
Be in it. Process it now. So later it doesn't pop up out the blue.
Yeah, I don't know why that feels really hard to hear right now. I left it when I was 21 and I'm 35 now.
All these metrics don't apply anymore. Win, lose, tie, points, all that gone, right? So how do you quantify your effectiveness? Are you an all-star? Everything is just so much grayer.
I don't know, but then I'm like, but I gave my soul to this. And yeah, it's a very weird space to be in, and it's really low. It feels really low.
And I mean, not every athlete experiences these challenges, but I think the vast majority are kind of underprepared for the, mental gymnastics.
Yeah.
More or less of literally reshaping the core of who you are and maybe who you've been since you could first walk,
Whether you retire by choice, on a win, a loss, on a career-ending injury, every athlete has to grapple with the fact that this thing you love doing, this thing that you dedicated thousands of hours to achieving greatness in, this thing that you literally are, is never going to be the same.
So I'm your host, Erin McGinnis.
And I'm your producer and occasional guest, Alex Gasaway.
And this is No Former Athlete Podcast. It's not about sports.
Our goal is to bring the conversation, everything we just talked about and more, from the shadows, from the deepest corners of every athlete's mind and body.
Even if they don't know it's there.
Yes. We have to reshape the narrative. No athlete ever stops being an athlete.
Yes.
It's just a matter of redefining that identity as we exit competitive sport.
So, you know what the question is? Are you an athlete?